Wrestling world, what is going on? It's Coach Roy here, High Performance Wrestling and Athletics, and I wanted to just answer a question that was asked the other day by one of the parents that I'm going to be coaching their child. And the question was very simple and in my mind very important. What type of experience do you have, Coach, in terms of coaching, and also what's your wrestling background? And I was like, wow, I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before. So I was like, I bet there's some people out there that probably are wondering the same thing. So here's the answer. I've been doing this for a long time. I wrestled in high school. I did pretty well. I never made it to state, but I was a good wrestler. I was one of those kids that had the talent, the skill, the ability, but I just didn't really have to put in a lot of effort, and I took that for granted. So I want to help these kids that are doing that, so they don't do that, and then, fitness background, internationally certified youth fitness specialist with the IYCA, that's the International Youth Conditioning Association. I'm one of 12 youth fitness specialists in the state of Missouri, internationally certified. So that's kind of cool, had that certification since 2009. Now, when it comes to the wrestling, I've been really fortunate to hook up with some of the best coaches around. I mean, when my son started 7th grade wrestling, he did really well. So we transferred over to, after that season ended, we transferred over to a club. And the club coach, probably one of the more technical coaches I've ever met, and he's a perfectionist. So it was great for me because that's my type of style. I glued to him, it was hip to hip all the time. I wanted to learn from this man. So I learned from him, and then we continued to keep wrestling. So what I was doing is going to all these different wrestling rooms, and I was observing. I was taking my kids and any other kid that wanted to be competitive and learn more, and we were traveling all over the place. Okay, and we haven't stopped. We've been doing this year round, and now it's really, really showing with the kids that I've been working with. So, what have I been doing as a wrestling coach? I've been hitting it hard for the last 3.5 years. I'm going on my 4th year now as a coach, and here's the thing: is I haven't stopped though. A lot of sports, and this is just is factual information, they last maybe 4 months, 5 months if they go to the championship level, and then that's about as long as the coach's career lasts for that year, and then they come back and then they coach again every season. And so what I've been doing is I've been going year round, so there hasn't really been a season. There's just different times of the year that we're doing different types of tournaments. And so with that being said, I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been mentored by some incredible coaches around here that have taken their time out to not just coach, but to teach. And that's what we do in our room is we're not just coaches, we're teachers. We're teaching these kids because why? We want them to become junior coaches. So that way we can grow the sport from within and strengthen it, So that's what we're doing. And that's it, everything in a nutshell. What do I bring to the table? All of that and more. I bring a lot of different coaches into our organization that help our kids move differently. So we've got yoga coaches, that also brings into a gymnastics flair. We've got MMA, we've got black belt instructors. I mean, we've got some incredible things going on with our organization, and it's not about me. And I've done everything I can to get the right people in the right place, and in the right seats, so that way we can have the highest level of success. Now, the beautiful thing is I've been watching these kids that I've been working with, and they are all the leaders in their respective rooms now. We had 11 different schools using our organization this year. Kids from 11 different schools coming and joining us and having fun and becoming a big, huge wrestling family. And we're looking forward to you joining us. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. We're kicking off the season really strong, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our room. Thank you.